Hello everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls 1. I almost said 3. Remastered. Last episode, we killed Gwendolyn, and also we killed the Hydra, and then I kind of ended the episode pretty quickly. And I have a reason for that, it's because I was being called. So that happened. In this episode, I have a bunch of things to explain. So, first off, I think I did buy this already. Okay, we're good with that. Well, so we killed Gwendolyn, and this is not so great for us. And I mean this in the best / worst way possible. So, we're actually gonna go to teleport to Anor Londo. Just for a second, of course. But we do need to actually go here because we can do some other stuff, which I'll explain soon. So we're going to head to Anor Londo, but you'll notice something's different because we killed Gwendolyn. Yes. This character here is mad at us for killing Gwendolyn. She is one of the many Firekeepers of this game, one of the 3. And for killing her, you will get a Firekeeper soul, but this will happen no matter what when a Firekeeper dies. Only you can kill 2 of them, but you can kill the one at Firelink Shrine by a storyline. So let's light this bonfire. Sadly, we can't because there is no Firekeeper. So this brings us to a problem. I mean, not really. It actually doesn't really do much for us. But the problem is that we can no longer rest at that bonfire, nor will we teleport back to that bonfire when we die. However, we can warp there at any time still. It does not make us not teleport. So yeah, that's nice. Okay, alright. It's fine. Even though I know for a fact I pressed the button. What is this malarkey? I'm gonna run. Actually, no, I'll be fine. Yeah, so... And we already know what Firekeeper souls do, and they level up your, well, your Estus Flask. So, yeah. Now, you might be wondering why we killed the Hydra last episode, and that's pretty fair. I mean, there's really no reason for it, and I get it. However, there was a reason for it. And the reason is that we could not access the DLC without doing it. Well, yeah, we couldn't. We have to kill the Hydra. I think that it might not be necessary, but we do have to kill that yellow gold golem, or whatever color it was. It was gold. Gold golem behind the Hydra, and release Dusk of Ula Seal. Once we have freed her, we can come back over here and, well, get a nice fat DLC item. If you remember, I actually talked about it when we were over here a while ago. I think now I'm gonna start leveling my health up. Yeah. Now that my endurance is 40, like that's a lot of endurance. Like 96 endurance is like pretty good. Why did I say 96 endurance? 96 vitality. Like what would not even? It's not vitality. What am I thinking of? 96 whatever, is actually pretty decent. I can't deny that. If I could take that off, I don't think I will. Okay, no. No, it's not that I don't think I will, it's just I don't think it would have created a difference. I was wondering if that shield was holding us back from using the entire set. Also, we haven't actually... I didn't know you could get their shield like that. Well, that's the Covetous Tower shield, right? Might be the other type of shield. It's Kite Shield. And it's decent. From what I know. And the only reason we're here is for this bad boy. Not this bad boy, because he's a normal enemy. But, hold on, give him a second. There's more. Okay, I'm gonna heal, because I don't want to die. Jeez, he does a lot of damage all of a sudden. Alright, now that they're all dead, we have to kill you. Now that you're dead, we get the Broken Pendant. Now, we're not going to do anything with this yet, but do remember that that is the way that we can now access the DLC. We'll be doing the DLC as, I think, the stuff right for the end of the game. And we are coming up very close to it. We are actually, there are 4 bosses in the DLC. And there are 9 bosses left in the game we still have to fight. That's including the DLC. So, yeah. So, now we're going to head off to another area. Very fun, very nice. So we're actually going to head back to where we started this episode in Undead Parish. Funny enough, this is one of my, not least favorite areas to go through. It's just like a bother, because it's like, ugh, I have to do this, you know? Also, you know exactly that this is from the DLC because it says it's from Lucille. So, yeah. Oh, trust me, and the DLC is definitely something not to reckon with. And you guys are gonna have a fun time while I play through that DLC. Whew! You're gonna get hype. Actually, I feel like I'll probably end up showing the final area of the game and get that item that I'm thinking of currently. Depends on how it goes. But yeah, no, we are definitely gonna have some difficult times with the DLC because I am not good at it whatsoever. So yeah. Also, for anyone who watches this episode, I would actually like to see some challenge runs down in the comments below. It can't be any, like, mods or anything like that, but it can be challenge runs that I can do. Like for a stream for this game. I already have a few challenge runs I'm already thinking of. Kind of the lineup for how I did the other games. And how I'm still working on them, unless... Because I'm actually recording this a week earlier than it goes up, which is like a record for me. So I don't know, within this week I might finish all the challenge runs, which I doubt. It's always possible. You always need to think outside the box. So welcome to this area. You need to get the, what is it called? The Crest of Artillery. And we actually got this a while ago, once we killed the Moonlight Butterfly, I believe. So, yeah. Now, one problem with this area is that you can get heavily invaded here if you are online. Oh, and this is not very fun to try to go through. You'll also be attacked by multiple enemies that are, well, NPCs. Yeah, no, it's definitely something. But to stop this invasions and, well, NPCs, talk to this cat. Really, it doesn't matter what she says, just say yes to her repeatedly. Once you say yes to her, yes. Once you say yes to her enough, then you can join the Covenant, meaning that you will not... Well, she also gives us that. Which, this means that these guys will not longer attack me. I mean, I guess I might as well explain what happens if you kill some of them. Kill this guy, he'll give you a ring that allows you to roll differently. If you kill this woman, she doesn't give you anything. There is over here, I'm gonna walk all the way over here. If you're wondering, there is another way to get up to these areas. I'm not taking those places. There is also 2 little areas. If you kill this guy, he'll give you his bow. It's the Black Bow of Ferris. And I think he also gives you the cap. And over there is what I like to call the worst area of the game. Okay, no, maybe not that much, but it definitely sucks. There are 2 black cats over there that act as a bone skeleton would, but they have a lot more health, and they're a lot less forgiving. So we're not going over there. Unlike Blighttown, which we'll end up going through. Maybe as a bonus episode, because I'm not... I'll have to do it before the end of the game. Because one thing with this game is that if you beat the final boss, which you should already know what the final boss is. I'm not going to say just in case. If you beat the final boss, then you will be transported immediately to New Game Plus. Well, just New Game Plus. It's not New Game Plus 1 or anything. So yeah. So definitely do everything you want to do in this playthrough before you go and do that. Also, come over here and get the stone armor. It's actually pretty decent armor. I can say that pretty pretty well, but this is pretty decent armor. And if you can, I'd wear it. I mean, I can't wear all of it, of course, because I'm a little, I think that's too much by 0.1. I'm a little too heavy for it, but it sucked because the robe I'm wearing is the lightest robe I have. If only I had the Mask of the Father. If only. Oh, we need to kill Havel. Oh, ignore what I just said. Definitely. I'll explain it a little bit. We're not doing it this episode. We'll probably end up doing it in the next few. I'll put that on. There we go. We can roll. So if you come over here, this is a little bit easier of a way. It also leads directly to where we need to head. Well, this leads directly to this big old door. That's where we're supposed to head. There is also an ember over here. I'm not going to go for it because, geez, they do a lot of damage. These little mushroom things, they don't look very menacing, but they are very. And they have dad mushrooms, too. And they, oh, you don't want to mess with those. Those bad boys will one-shot you. And I'm being dead serious. Either way, we're going to head through over here. And I'm actually going to put on 100 shield because I'm a little bit worried. Not because this boss... I said boss. I mean, if you see a big open door like this, I mean, seriously. Yeah, this boss is not very hard. It's just, it hits me a lot. So, yeah. And also, look at this area. How could it not be like a boss area? So, before you come over here and touch or go near that sword, go behind it. Go all the way around this. We're talking all the way back. And pick up this ring. Now, this ring isn't going to be very helpful if you're PvE, and you don't really parry a lot. But if you parry a lot in PvE, you'll be fine. This ring is almost necessary for any PvP because backstabs are broken. And for the final boss, it's going to be one of the most useful items in the game. So we'll use it when we get there. But for now, ooh, sorry, I got a little burp. Ooh. But for now, we're not going to use it, but it's definitely important to get. So now, let's go check out this amazing sword. Boppity boopity. Welcome to the most epic boss fight. Welcome to the Great Wolf Sif. This fight will consist to you of making PETA mad. Sif is one of the easiest bosses in the game. I'm making a fat joke out of that. Actually, I think Sif's pretty difficult. Well, not necessarily as difficult as, say, other bosses, but he can definitely be difficult depending on how your skill level is. See, for me, I do a lot of damage right now, and I'm really good with rolling. So he doesn't give me any trouble. But for someone that doesn't like killing dogs, which I do on the daily, I'm joking, and is not necessarily great at dodging fast attacks, or ones that are mediocre at best, Sif's going to be the end of you. Also, for some reason, he likes climbing this one rock. I don't get it. But he's a dog. Once you get him really low, he will start... I'm actually going to walk away and let him show it to you. He will start, well, doing that. And it is one of the saddest things I think I've ever seen. So, we got to put him down, boys. Boys, we got to put him down. Did I really not have a normal longbow? Do I seriously not even have a... You know what? Do I? Alright, hold on. We gotta put him down, boys. Alright. Alright, let's... Alright, enough fun. Yeah, no, it's actually pretty sad. But, let's put him out of his... Okay. Let's put him out of his misery. You get the Covenant of Artorias and the Soul of Sif. Now... we are we're kind of at the end of this area. There's nothing we can do now except go to an area called New Londo Ruins. Not Anor Londo, it's New Londo. Alright? But we won't be doing that until, like, the next few episodes. Because guess what? This will be counting as an episode that will end a segment off. So next episode we'll be dealing with, well... we'll be dealing with a lot. We'll be dealing with, side bosses. And finishing up the rest of the side bosses that are actually in the game that aren't DLC. Well, the next 2 episodes will be that. So, yeah. Either way, I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Crest's channel. In the next episode, we will be dealing with many of things. A lot of things I don't like dealing with, but actually shouldn't be any difficult. There shouldn't be any difficulty while we're doing it because we are very far. And we really should have done this earlier. But before I leave, let's see if I can put on any armor. That is not quite. I need 108 for that. Yeah, no, I'm way too heavy. I hate being so heavy. Actually, I can wear this now. See? I can slowly wear better armor. Actually, which is better? Is it... That's better in general, so I'm gonna keep the Havel stuff on. Havel stuff, I'm so great at talking. Havel stuff is, like, the best in the game. And it's, like, no joke. It's some of the best in the game. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Next episode, we'll be dealing with more side bosses. Yay! See you guys then. Peace.